Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here then welcome, my name's Chloe. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on this makeup look here. I wanted to do something sort of that you could wear for Valentine's really. So I've created this neutral cut crease eye with the Jeffree Star palette, of course, it's my favourite neutral palette. And then I have used the NYX Shine Loud lipstick on a mission. So you've got the sort of matte lipstick one side and then you've got a top coat the other side, so it gives you like a gorgeous like glossy lip look that's sort of viral at the moment and I'm just obsessed with it. If you would like to see more of me, you can find me on TikTok, Twitter and Instagram. That's under the same handle as my YouTube, which is Chloe KH with 2 E's, but I will pop that in the description box below for you, as well as all of the makeup products that I've used on my face that I may not have mentioned in this video. Thank you guys so much for clicking onto this video. Thank you for all of the likes, the new subscribers and all the lovely comments that I have been left on a lot of my videos. I do read them all and I do really appreciate them, so thank you so much. Yeah, I really hope that you enjoy this Valentine's tutorial. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye! Hey guys, all nice and zoomed in now. So I'm going to start off this neutral look by taking the Jeffree Star palette, and I'm going to take this dark chocolate brown shade here, and this one is called Money Shot. And of course I'm going to start off with my small pencil brush from Morphe to help sketch out that shape. So I'm just sort of, I've got the mirror like down here, and by looking down into the mirror it really exposes the natural shape of your eye, so that just sort of helps me, it guides me with the shape really, because if you're sort of looking straight on, your sort of eye folds down. So yeah, I like to have my mirror just sort of a little bit lower and then tilt my head a little bit back to expose my eye. And just follow that shape really. Okay, so once I'm happy with that shape, I'm going to take my Royal & Langnickel brush here. This I haven't dipped into any shadow since doing sort of this eye here, so I'm just going to blend around the outside just to soften it slightly, as I just feel like because I pack the shadow on, it can leave quite a harsh line, and of course I am just going for sort of lighter browns now. So I don't want any sort of harsh lines, so I always like to soften the edge so I can get a nice blend between the, the next shade that I use. Same brush, I'm going to hit into this shade here called Craving Chocolate. So I have used these shades before in many of my tutorials using this palette. I just personally love the way these shadows blend together. I mean, I do use the cool tones as well. I have done quite a few looks using shades in here, like, I mean, I've obviously dipped into the black quite a bit, but I've used Scorpio. This is quite a nice like cool toned, almost sort of grey brown, and I've used sort of bed or floor bottoms, quite a nice shade as well, and Body Chills just here, but I do really like sort of the warmer shades. They are what I gravitate towards. So yeah, I really would recommend this Orgy palette to anybody out there that really wants a neutral palette that's got a mix of both sort of warm and cool tones. They do blend so nicely. I don't find them patchy at all. It is an all matte palette, so you don't really have shimmers there, but you know, I've got sort of pigments and lots of palettes with different shimmers in that I can use with this, but I've gone sort of all matte today. It's a very, very universal palette. It's one that I do always have out when I'm filming, even if I do using like colours, I'll still have it out. I do really like some of these sort of transition shades as well. But yeah, I'm just blending this Craven Chocolate shade all the way around, a little bit on top of that Money Shot shade, and then around it, and just sort of got a nice blend between the two. Okay, so then I'm going in with my slightly thicker pencil brush here, also from Morphe, just to blend around the edge of that Craving Chocolate shade. Same brush, I'm going to take this shade here called Top, and the same sort of motion really. I'm going 50% on that shade, 50% around it, and just sort of doing a like pack and blend motion. And then I'm taking my Plouise 143 brush just to blend around the edge of that top shade, as I'm going to go in with quite a peachy shade next. I'm going to take this shade here called Blowout. And then this step is literally just to pull out that top shade, lighten everything up. This step is completely optional, but there is a very light shade in the palette called Vanilla Latex. This is the one that I do use to sort of blend around the brow bone, as sometimes I blend a bit too high up and I don't really like blending into my eyebrow, so I use this just to sort of clean up a bit. I mean, this is a very, very nice light shade that also sort of highlights the brow bone for me, but you can do this with a face powder as well. So I'm literally just going to go back in with each of those shades and deepen them up a bit, get them to blend to the way that I want them. So it's about 8:30 in the evening. I don't usually film this late, but today is, well, this weekend is supposed to be a YouTube weekend for me, but Jake, bless him, he has been off all week from work due to his neck. He's done something to it, he's really hurt it, and of course he works in a metal factory, so he can't really do like light duties there because it's a very physical job, and to not injure him further, they just sort of said that he needed to go home and recover. So bless him, he's been off all week and he's been in a lot of pain with his neck. He hasn't really been sleeping much. I've tried to give him some massages. He's bought some Deep Heat, and he's bought like a cooling spray, because it sort of says on the internet about alternated between hot and cold. So you know, he's done that and it's slowly getting there. You know, he is going to go back next week, so it's good that he's on the mend. But I'm always distracted by Jake. I mean, whenever he's here, I always want to go and spend time with him. So we just sort of, you know, hung out today. We went to town to get some lunch. Then we went round his mum and dad's and saw the fur babies. You know, had a nice sort of coffee with them, and I cuddled the dogs, and then we stayed for fish curry. And it was so funny because Jake's dad was sat there and his mum was telling him what she wanted him to get from Morrison's, and she said 2 big bags of prawns. They can be frozen. Jake wanted a fish curry for tea, because we just love it when Marilyn cooks seafood. And he came back and he forgot the prawns. It was so funny because they were like written on the shopping list, and then he went round to the co-op just around the corner and they didn't sell them in their little co-op, so we didn't have prawns with our fish curry. But it was, you know, it was just one of those funny things. But yeah, we got back, I think it was like 6:30ish, because Jake is actually going to his friends. They're having like wearing football shirts, and I think they're just having like a few drinks and a game on FIFA or something like that. So I just thought, well, you know, I spent the day with Jake, really chilled out. As he's going out, I'll just film a video to be very productive. And this look has been in my head for a few weeks, as I just felt like I haven't filmed with a red lip in so long, that I just wanted to do like a look with a red lip. And you know, it's February next week, so this could be considered a Valentine's look, if you will. But yeah, I just really wanted to sit down and film. I am going to film tomorrow as well. I've said to Jake that I do need to get something done this week. I do want to film a few videos. So he's going to be gaming tomorrow. I've got a few looks in my head that I'm thinking about doing for tomorrow. Like, I mean, I know it's very cliche to do a pink look for Valentine's, but I do have a pink look in my head and I do want to film one. I'm just torn about what to do for my other look, because I want to do at least 2 videos tomorrow. So at least that's sort of 3 filmed this weekend. I always like to have videos filmed as like a backup in case, you know, I have a bit of a creative block one week and I just don't film for the day. While I'm I have my creative juices flowing, I sort of like to bang a few videos out, so I've got them there, because you know, I can't allocate all my time to, you know, YouTube. I work Monday to Friday and I just sort of film as and when I can, and that's not always possible. But I am so glad that for my first year on YouTube I continuously managed to put up 2 videos a week. I'm so proud of myself, and you know, I hope I can continue with that, as I want to be consistent. Okay you guys, so I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to muddy up the shades too much, so I'm just going to go off camera now. I'm going to clean around this bit here where I sort of got all this shadow and excess sort of concealer. I'm going to take my Garnier Micellar Water with a little cotton tip here. So I'm going to dip one side in, wipe all this away, and then I'm going to take the dry side and just sort of go around to make sure that I don't leave any micellar water residue, as it goes quite funny when you mix it with eyeshadow, as obviously it's a makeup remover. And then I am just going to fill in that space with some more Benefit concealer to just create like a really nice rounded cut crease, so I will be right back. Okay, so I've set that with a little bit of loose powder. And I'm just going to go in with that Money Shot shade and just pack this into the outer corner here. I have taken this shape a little square on the outer edge, but hey ho. So just gently packing this on. Blending it slightly with my next brush, and then I'll go in with that Craving Chocolate shade to blend on top. Blending out with that Morphe brush, and then I'll go into that top shade. And then taking some blowout. Then for my lid, I'm going to take this shade here called Vanilla Latex. And just packing it all over. Just blending back and forth with those shades. Okay, I've just popped some concealer on my under eyes, so I'm going to take that Money Shot shade and blend underneath the eye. Blend with some Craving Chocolate. Top. And blow out. I'm going to take the bright white shade in the palette called I'm Shy and pop that on my inner corner. And for my waterline, I'm going to take the Benefit Roll Bright Eye Pencil. Okay, I'm going to head off camera now, pop some lashes on, do the rest of my base, and then I'll be back to show you the finished look. Hey guys, so this is the finished look here. I really hope that you've enjoyed watching this tutorial. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!